An NBA game to remember here today. Welcome to downtown Seattle. Welcome to downtown San Antonio for a huge game here today. The return of San Antonio Knight. Well, is he doing well? Or is he not doing well? Find out. Yeah, well, San Antonio Knight seems to be doing pretty well, actually. He is not under any injury circumstances anymore, and he's actually pretty much ready to go. What a great run he's had with his career, and he's looking for that last little piece, which is a championship with Seattle in this last season of his career. Many people love to talk about how Seattle has improved with their adjustments. They acquired Peter Hall, they acquired Seth and Curry at the break, and they really stepped up their movement. Let's talk about that a little real quick here. How much they've stepped up. As a whole, Seattle actually, we don't have their numbers, but that was a different trade. But let's talk. Then we can talk about San Antonio. I thought we had their numbers, but we don't. So with San Antonio, they've actually second place in that trade. They made a lot of trades too, a lot of moves that really improved their team. They are thinking tonight of making a little bit of adjustments with their starting group. Jack Morin could potentially go to the small forward position for this playoff run, and the Mason brothers could switch Aru back into the starting lineup. San Antonio wants to try this today to see if it works. This is their last game of the season, and they are willing to give it a shot. And if it does work, this is what San Antonio wants to do for the rest of the season. That is crazy. They want to do this move right here that would send Jack back to the small forward position or slash shooting guard position and move around guys to make a unit that is unbelievably, possibly even unstoppable. So our starting lineup tonight may be a little bit different for all of you fans out there. Tommy Weston will not start tonight. That is the first ruling that's changed. Coach Greg Mortovich wants to win a championship. He's mentioned that the San Antonio team has waited. They're ready. They're brutal. They want to win. They want to be that team that completes the goal, that completes the journey. And if they can do it, then they want to win. This is how they win. Matt Kersey, Tommy Weston, and Dion Vaders on the bench tonight. Alvin Mason starting at the point guard. If that doesn't work, they will change it at halftime to Alvin to the forward and then Jack to the point guard. Jack was not happy with this and said that it should be changed immediately. That he thinks that Matt Kersey earned his starting spot over the course of the season. And that it's not fair that he just lost it for no apparent reason because the two newer guys got a chance on the roster. Coach Mortovich said that it has to be about how you pursue, and you need to work as a team to win a championship. This is not about what they are or what their colors are. Many diversities in the RBA, black and red, specifically against each other for many centuries, started to form togetherness as a unit. Wars have happened before. Elections to stop these transversities and diversities of this league and much more. Yeah, we've had a long league and a lot of elections, a lot of drafts, all kinds of cool stuff. David White being one of those cool guys. Dancer Crano flying higher, soaring lower. David White, everybody! Yeah! Another note to remember, LAW has talked. Boston has already made talks occur about JoJo Johnson. What is the report, Marv? Yeah, well, many teams, it's starting to get really hot. That Coach JoJo Johnson Jr. wants to play in Charlotte next season and bring that team some greatness, some diversity, some versatile greatness to their unit. He wants to create a big three with Charlotte. He believes that they still have a chance to make the playoffs this year, and that if they do, that he could join them, and they will go far. He believes that if he joins them and secretes his spot on that squad, that Charlotte could be in the playoffs next season, and they will be hard to defeat. This guy already finished. He heard on me playing, and he came upstairs. Marvin Young, one of the best point guards in the league. How does this affect Seattle? Well, Seattle's trying to get DeAndre Jackson to join them for next season. They know they're going to be a little bit short-handed without Knight, and adding a 20 points extra instead of adding any draft pick that's going to score 10 or something else is really nice. That's where they come in, and they want to be a good set piece and a good set role to what this is as a whole. What is this, Marv? Explain it. Yeah, well, obviously many things have to factor into this, and one thing JoJo Johnson Jr., this has to do a lot with actually a surprising team, and that's San Antonio. Boston saying they will get the deal done with Charlotte only on one circumstance: if San Antonio involves Kennedy Garnett. Now, that's an interesting part about it. This is gonna be a 4-team trade next season that might occur, and the biggest part is that it is gonna be a 4-team trade, like we just mentioned. Who is that 4-team, and how does San Antonio get a fair deal done? LAW is also chasing after Garnett. They say they want him. They want to go after him. They know he's not doing well in San Antonio. Does this mean Jack Morin could want to leave too? Could this split up the group? If Morin doesn't get what he wants and doesn't go far in the playoffs, it's a high chance that he will want to go elsewhere. He will not want to play with the same squad again. You know why? Because he doesn't feel like they're going anywhere with this. Yeah, well, hopefully they do go somewhere so none of that happens and they just shut down that whole trade talk. But no, this is before the playoffs too, so San Antonio could lose their group. They know that. They know the risks. You have to take the risks and make a big deal out of it. You know, there's multiple new teams. Maybe a new team could get involved and give San Antonio something they really want, like James Hendricks, for example. He joins up on San Antonio. Watch Charlotte go after James Hendricks so that they can make that trade done. And then Jack Morin is going to be very satisfied with a bunch of young talent on his side. He's got Jamal Belemi from the current season. He's got Matt Kersey, who he really has a good relationship. He's got friends on this team. And he really knows what it's going to take to win a ring. And if he's got to take sacrifices for the squad, then he will do it. Garnett's been with the squad since then. It's a little bit too late to do a trade now in the RBA. And that new draft would have to be something to get involved in. We will have to say, as of right now, I believe there will be another season. We don't know for sure yet, though. Seattle, Marvin Young with a 3. this new squad. Jack 3! Jack Morin pulling on and getting that 3-pointer in. Great job. San Antonio Knight for 3. Yeah, and that's why Austin Mason wasn't put as a starter at the beginning of the season for many reasons, but one of them being Jack down the lane. Oh my goodness. And he flew. This guy is special, and you know he's special when he does that to Jordan Smith. Over his head and gets a great play. We don't have a replay system right now. The third camera just went missing again. Smith for 3. Jordan Smith for 3. Let's clap. Alvin, yeah! Alvin Mason! 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. White 3. No good. Rebound by Garnett. San Antonio starting off really well here. Jack. Oh. Rebound by Jordan Smith. Young. He takes a 3. Marvin Young. Kennedy Garnett for 3. And you know, Garnett wants to join his brother in Boston. I say, why not? Bellamy! Oh! San Antonio, Jamal Bellamy. Rookie Jamal Bellamy. He's had a really good season. That's all I'm going to say about him. He is talented. David White down the rim, and he missed again. Multiple misses here for David White here. Garnett down the rim. Kennedy Garnett for the slam. Jordan Smith. Seattle on a good grace line. Both teams evenly matched right now. Austin Mason for 3. I didn't think the 3 rookies would be playing right now. You know what's funny? Seattle has no rookies in the game. San Antonio Knight for 3. Bellamy 2. And this San Antonio team has 3 rookies in right now. Knight 3. Nope. We got my Austin. Surely a young squad. They will do damage in the playoffs. Garnett 3. Nice shot there by KG the third. Yeah. Being the middle brother, he talked about that a lot. And his youngest brother, Kalen Garnett. Garnett with a steal. Here we go. Oh, yes. KG the third. White. Yeah. San Antonio Morin. Oh. Garnett with the most. Oh, another steal. Excellent defense. And they are murdering them. That's a murder of a slam right there by Alvin Mason. The rookie sensation. And he's like, it ain't too late for Rookie of the Year, is it? Yeah, well, he's special. Oh, yeah. This guy, off the bench most of the season. Dude has hit shots, I'll tell you that much. Last game of the season, and he's ripping it apart right now. Alvin Mason, a special guy. Ow, there goes my head. San Antonio is playing interesting here. Alvin with a huge 3 there. Him and his brother took over this game already here. Let's back. San Antonio Knights for 3. Morin, no, Young. Yes! And they tie the game up. Wow! Marvin Young for 3. You know, this is interesting here, Knight. It's a clean 3. He's back already. He's like, I'm recovered. Don't worry about me. I'm all good. Yeah, he's just happy to be back, isn't he? And then Jack shoots a 3. Missed it. Young with 1 second left on the clock. But bingo. Get it off. That's excellent. Mama, there goes that man. He is special. He is a special guy. San Antonio basketball from the top. I think it's really interesting. San Antonio goes on a 6-0 run to end that one. Belemi missed. Rebound, Young. Back to Tritton Jr. now. Young, yes. And nice in the corner for 3. Garnett, he hits a 3. Kennedy Garnett for 3. Knight 3, yes, 12 for Knight. Knight with 12, Young with 12. Really good job, Garnett. And now White down the rim. Oh yeah. Jack Morris. This is just a very good basketball player, I'll tell you that much. And White missed inside. He's authorizing. And he's like, I didn't make that All-Star game because I'm weak. I got that muscle. And I'm going to show you who I am. Austin for 3. No. Rebound by Knight. Out to Young. Back out to Knight. 3. Oh. Alvin down the rim. Nice. San Antonio transitioning their offense. Smith, yes. Jordan Smith for 3. San Antonio is allowed 71% of the threes to go in. San Antonio's hit 58% of their threes as Alvin hits that one. As well, the rookie sensation, Alvin Mason. Knight 3, no good. Good defense. Yeah, Austin Mason right there with the defensive effort. And really nice, Austin out of bounds. That was all Austin Mason right there. Bad movement. And you got a play on your hands. White. Stolen away again by Garnett. Here we go. Timeout, Seattle. And yeah, they've been different tonight. Seattle, San Antonio, 62% for the three-point line. A little bit better now. And, you know, a lot of good shot attempts. I'm questioning Austin Mason's shooting right now. He's got a steal, though, so. Or no, he's not got a steal, but he's got an assist. He's got a deflection. A deflection because he got a turnover. And then multiple other things, but Garnett right now, 2 steals. Yeah, and he's making White really annoyed. White isn't able to keep up with him, and then Marvin's taking all the damage. Tonight, Marvin Young in Seattle taking a lot of damage, getting dunked on by the youngsters. And these guys are flying on them. Alvin Mason knows how to fly, doesn't he? Oh, yes. This team is really good at flying on the top of the rim. Garnett, in specific, 15 points right now. He hasn't had a couple good games lately, and he just wants to repay himself with a good shooting attempt right there. Really nice. Many people have argued about the three-point line this season. Let's discuss that again. Remember, the three-point line at one point of the season was actually changed that it is anywhere outside of here. But if you go here, it's out of bounds. That's the simple variation of one. But what about this side? No one ever shoots from there. Why? Because it's an angled view. It's not a controlled view. It's involuntary view. So what about the three-point line from right here, which no one ever shoots from, by the way? But what about it? Does this count as a 3 or a 2 is my question. Well, if it's that far away, look at the length of that. That's like up to my knuckles from my fingertips, all right? So, and that's a hard shot to get off. I think that's a two-pointer. But if you look here, my fingertips, once again, and my knuckles, is the same length view. Then you look here, fingertips to my knuckles, once again, same length view. That being said, that is a 3 if it goes in. It is a far-ranged three-pointer still. It is not a close-up 2, and you can even lean back. You're allowed to do it. They just don't do it because they get a technical foul to hit that thing and knock it down. So they don't do it. At one point, they were calling that a 3, though. They changed that rule really quickly, though. Only lasted a couple of weeks before they changed it. Seattle took a timeout. They're back now. We're sorry that we can't have our cameras up today. I thought we had another device. Well, we do, but does that one have any battery? No, it doesn't. So that one won't work either, unfortunately, for us. And that one's going to have to charge for the next game. So we won't have a device for this game. Garnett doing a really good job, though. No replay system. San Antonio Knight turnover on the play. So be ready for that. As remember, the East has been decided who gets to make the playoffs. I doubt that the playoffs have been decided mostly for them. I think they have already, but for the West, we are still determining. Moran down the rim! And San Antonio could still get eliminated from playoff contention. A win here, though, is going to get them into the safe spot. I believe 12-20. It's a really good spot to get. I think everybody's eliminated already. Jordan Smith for 3. He hit a 3 in the corner after missing that first one. Alvin down the rim. Alvin Mason, good pass by Austin. And this San Antonio team working together tonight, getting good shots. White, good shot as well. David White. So 3 guys have 12 plus now, and White has 10. That's the sum up of this squad. Jack 3! And him and Garnett again, you know. Yeah, they like playing together because they always score the most together. Nick Jr. in the paint. Moran to Jamal Belemi. That was off of White, though. So back to San Antonio basketball. Jamal to Jack. Back up. Yeah! And they gotta go. We're at the 10-second rule. Here we go. Do. Knight missed. Rebound. Out to Jack. 3. Oh! Jack trying to fire up one. You see how Marvin missed that 3 and then Jack. And then Alvin was there. Gets that rebound and Jack up around the rim. 13 points tonight for Jack on 3 for 7 at the small forward position. He's asking that they do change, that he wants to be the point guard again. So, yeah, they don't want to get him injured for this game. That's why they're telling him they did that. But he's still touching the ball as much. So, might as well just move Alvin Mason to the 2 and then Austin to a 1 position. That's interesting. He can sometimes play the 2 though. But they're interchangeable, so it doesn't matter which one does which. You know? Alright, yeah. Austin Mason. These two have totally, completely different backgrounds. Alvin Mason, way better player than Austin Mason. Austin Mason drafted by Boston. Boston thought he was a new guy. But little did they know that he wasn't all that great. He shoots a 51% three-point rating. He's just a casual. I think he's one of the most casual RBA players in this league. He's officially played his 32nd game after this one. And then he's done for the season. So it'll be nice. San Antonio will be in the playoffs as well as the 7th seed right now. They cannot bounce up. They can only bounce down. And just know that. San Diego could also lose their spot to Dallas still. With, no, it's over. Dallas lost, so it's over. Yeah, oh, okay. So, what do you think? LAW and Nevada are pretty close with their standing spots. That's pretty much it. LAW and Nevada. So whoever wins that season series, I think they're supposed to play one more time if they didn't play already. If they did already play, then it's already over. It's already decided. Yeah, it's already decided. LAW won it, so Nevada will get the 6. On the mean side, San Antonio. We're ending another season. That's great. Got through another one. Hey! So, yeah. Seattle's going to be the 4. They'll play LAW no matter what. Even if they get 2 more losses, they're still going to have to play LAW. It doesn't matter, so Seattle's first round matchup obviously is going to be hard, but it's a 7-game series. Remember that. And just be ready. Don't allow them to get this 4 before you guys. And win the game. That's the goal right now. Take it game by game. Win 1. You take care of the rest after that. If you take 1 in their crowd, you pretty much win the series too. So, because the atmosphere is going to be completely different. I'll tell you that much. We are going to make it different. Seattle Tornadoes, here you come. They used to be Cannons, but then they got changed to Tornadoes. I wonder why. When they won that RBA championship, they were known as the Cannons, the Seattle Cannons. I think they changed it. No! San Antonio will play Minneapolis. Most likely. Ah. Hall for 3. Yes. Peter Hall. He's a great shooter, and he's got a lot of potential to be really good. And LAW might have to get worried about this Seattle team who's coming for their spot as that 4 seed. They also get the home court advantage as Peter Hall, the veteran. Wow. Yeah, they have to play with Oklahoma City in the next round after whoever wins that round. Alvin Mason for 2. Alvin should be running the point guard right now, but he's not. James Snow. Alvin for 3. Yes, got it. Alvin Mason here. Out to Peter. Peter Hall! Oh my goodness! Timeout San Antonio. Peter Hall making that one. I wish you guys just saw that. He is so talented. He looks at him, spin around. You say the same thing over and over and over again. Has it ever occurred to you that no one cares? Peter, unbelievable. 3-pointer right there. Alvin again, yes. And Coach Mornovich told him to stay humble. Stay calm. Snow, yes. Oh, they are special. The Seattle team is interesting. Peter on the rim. Ow, and he gets a foul. First foul of the game for Peter Hall. Peter Hall wants to get at him right now. And he's on a mission to win a championship. Oh. Seattle's a very versatile team with lots of great shooters. They should meet up with LAW if everything goes properly. Smith to Snow. Oklahoma City, my bad. Curry, bang! No. Alvin for 3. Yes! Alvin Mason! He is interestingly very good. And I'm going to be interested to see him in the playoffs, how good he'll play against Jake Morin and that Minnesota squad who's very talented. Peter, yes. Minnesota looks like a sleeper too. The way they've been playing, they've got Ralph Folino, and no, that's nothing else. Kersey missed. Kersey finds Weston. Weston, yes. Tommy Weston. I think Weston on the bench is a very good option for Morovich. Hall again. Yes, it goes in. Peter Hall. He's on fire now. Peter Hall, 3 for 3. He hasn't missed a shot. He's versatile and very good at what he does. Drawing fouls, getting inside. Peter Hall, and he wants to be known so that he can be on a different team next season and win and get an all-star appearance maybe. He was known as one of the best rookies in his class. I'm just letting you know that right now. This guy is interesting. No, I'm going to be interested. I'm going to tell you that right now. He's an interesting fella. Belemi checks in for Garnett. It's going to be a substitution on the court. Alvin Mason coming out for Jack Morin. And it's going to be Austin Mason coming in. Austin Mason will actually not sub in. Thank you. Oh, they're going back to a similar lineup that was in their starting group. David White coming in for Nick Sheridan Jr. Beep. Seattle mixing it up here. They're very good at this. They have a lot of experience, and their coaching is very good. Not just good, they're very good at what they do. Every team has really developed well. But let me out of bounds. It's going to be a very fun RBA playoffs in December. Let's clap. Knight looking at Weston, he's like, really? And then he smiles and shoots that one over him. White, very talented. Gonna find Peter Hall. Back out to Peter Hall. These two are so good together. You should see them on the court. Morin hits a three. 62% from the three-point line. White, Peter, back out to White. Hands it to Curry this time. No good. Rebound to Jack. Jamal. Oh, Jamal Bellamy. Knight says give it. Takes a three and hits. San Antonio Knight with a huge time three-pointer. Morin, yes. White, three, yes. Got a huge shot off. San Antonio, you cannot touch that scoreboard. Bellamy for three. Curry, bang! It goes in. Jamal Bellamy with a three, and then Curry right back at him for his own. Seth and Curry saying, yes, sir. Matt Kersey or Vaders didn't even score in that quarter. Curry with a big-time ending. Curry hitting that three, and I think Seth and Curry is very special. Back here in San Antonio, Curry hit a big-time three, and we have ourselves a bowl game, I'll tell you that much. This is interesting. Jordan Smith, who's obviously proven his starting spot. That's a given. A really good three-point shooter. Knight, a really good three-point shooter. Everyone on Seattle can shoot. This is threatening for one reason and one reason only. The playoffs are in a game from now. And for San Antonio, they're the next game. And then for Seattle, they have one more, and then their playoff time as well. And their last game is against LAW. Oh my! That is gonna be fun. Seattle, the up-and-coming rising star team that has had very good moments this year. Alvin Mason checks back. Morin plays point guard for now. Tie game at 80 apiece. Here we go. 9 to 3. San Antonio Knight. When you're shooting 70% for three, 56 on the season, which is an average for every team, you are special. And that's what I'm going to tell you. San Antonio only shoots 55%, but Alvin Mason might make those numbers drastically go up. Peter Hall. Peter looking on Vaders. Three! Is he not good? Are you not entertained? Belemi hits. Jamal Belemi for 3. Rookie Belemi on his feet. White. Back to Peter. Back out to White. Oh. You got to be careful. White missed that slam. That means he has a crack. That means usually. No, he doesn't, though. David White. Very special bowler. Kersey. Yes. Matt Kersey for 3. They want to keep Kersey in the game, is what they purported. Garnett is one that they do want to get back in, though. Hall again. 3. That one's off. Vaders. Dion, yes. And they can get their starters back in now. Knight's been very good tonight. 3. San Antonio Knight. And you got guys like Knight who really play very well on the floor. He's special. Alvin again. 32 points for Alvin Mason. This is exactly what San Antonio needed previous to last season. Hall, yes. It's a 3. Kersey to Morin. Alvin to Morin. No! Where did the ball go? It's rebounded by Knight and given to Young. Marvin. 3! 12 assists. 15 points. Best part, he's 5 for 5 from the field tonight. I don't think a single Seattle player is shooting bad from that 3-point line. Orion Quinton and Coach David West have created a scary unit. Alvin again. Bang! Alvin Mason. And he's not the only team. They're not the only team that's strong, I guess. White, he's having an off night. Yeah, rebound by Vaders. Jack, he's going to find Alvin. Back to Jack. Jack wants to find Kersey. Kersey lost the ball. We have a game plan. I don't know what Jack was doing there, but Alvin Mason right now, 35. He's being a leader, 9 for 9. Young. Alvin wants to try again. He's fouled at the 3-point line. He'll get one more. He is 10 for 10. That is an RBA record. No one has gone 10 for 10 ever in an RBA game. Wow! David White getting subbed out for Nick Tritton Jr. Oh, wow! And he's going to sit out the rest of the game, I guess. Bad defense. That's why. Bad shooting, bad skill performance by White tonight. He's not having a night, so Coach Quinton wants to say, you're out. We're keeping Hall in. And yeah, Alvin Mason with 38 again. This is not a one-time type of thing for him. He's had a really good season. And he's just very good at the 3-point line. He's always been very good at the 3-point line. And he makes it. Yes. Yeah, you gotta love this if you're Jack Morin right now. You have a really good teammate on your side. This is interesting. Knight way off. Couldn't get it. Hall wants the ball. 3! That is good. Garnett. Yes. Hits. Kennedy Garnett for 3. Marvin finds Knight. 3. Yes, sir. Close game here. Alvin, he wants another one. 3. 11 for 11. What a night for Alvin Mason. And I'm not going to say nothing about this man. He is so good at the three-point line. He's breaking records, Marv. He's breaking records, and he's making us all shocked out of our mind. This is a rookie? This is a rookie? Come on. This guy's a rookie? Wow. This is a rookie? He's not even a rookie, Marv. He can't be. He can't be a rookie. There's no way this man is a rookie. How is he making all of those? He is playing at a versatile level of RBA basketball. And Austin Mason, the brother, is shocked on the bench. West and Quinton are witnessing one of the best. We should be so grateful to be able to witness this man at this position. And it's rightful that Mornovich knows what to do with his lineup. He's got a lot of decisions to make by playoff time. What rotation to run is very important to what kind of a winning team this can be. Matt Kersey 1 for 2 tonight. He's not been shooting very well, but usually he does. Yeah. Seattle is not an easy team. David White coming back into the game for Nick Tritton Jr. And they made that switch. See if it was the right switch to make. They do need a 3, though, so I can understand why they've made that switch. Do 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 do. Young, yes, and he knew he had to be that guy. Alvin, no, he doesn't want the shot. Alvin, he'll take it anyways. Bang! 45 points for Alvin Mason. A new career high. San Antonio, and this crowd is loving it. Marvin finds Smith. Knight, 3. Yes. It counts. Yeah, they don't have a replay system, so if they're saying it counts, it counts. San Antonio does not want a timeout. They did stop the clock because of the 10-second rule. Alvin, 3. Not that time. Back to Jake. Alvin for the win. No, overtime. And he messed up big time. Alvin Mason tried shooting it once. He was like, back to no. He doesn't have time. Looking at the clock, and he was like, gotta take it anyways. Trying to win the game. Overtime we go. Are you ready? Do, 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 do. Alvin messed up at the end. He is now 12 for 14 shooting. But no one has ever gotten 12 threes. That is a new RBA record for three-pointers made in a row. There we go. Yeah! And we begin. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Morin, yes, 25 for him. He shut up in that second half so that Alvin can do the dirty work needed to win this game. Here is White for 3. Yes, David White for 3. They subbed out Peter Hall. Hall has had good minutes on this squad. They promised him a lot of good minutes. Garnett, Kersey, Alvin gonna look there. Yeah, no. Okay. Now he's on a cold stretch. Jack. 3, yes. Jack Morin for 3. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining. Knight for 2. Yes. I don't know why he took a 2, but San Antonio Knight with 32. Not been that big guy tonight, though, compared to Alvin. Alvin! Oh, my goodness. He is a stretch 4. I love this guy's build, too. He's such a great player as a whole. Knight lost the ball. Oh, stolen by Matt Kersey. Kersey ahead to Jack. Jack messed it up. Got the rebound, though. He'll take a 3. Bang! This San Antonio team is dangerous. Junior inside the paint. And he's not able to get anything to go multiple times here. Seattle choking. Oh, no. Jack, he wants to slow it down. Alvin, oh. Knight yelling for it. Knight hits a 3. San Antonio Knight for 3. Beleni. Morin 3. No good. Out of bounds. White. No good. Inside. 18 points for David White. A lot of talent on this roster, 2 rosters. Young Jack wants it to oh! And he didn't get injured there. That's the only big thing. And that's a foul. It's a shooting foul with 9 seconds to go. This has been a very good matchup. Marvin Young, Jack. And he lost the ball for a second there, but Alvin risked his legs. His feeding right there. Almost got injured there. He kept his balance though. And then Jack driving in. Young had the foul. He was running out of time. Running out of a situation. As Jack Morin here. Made it. And he made both. 33 points for Jack Morin. Knight. Bad pass by Young. Knight. No. Yo, they're in the fight with the ball. Knight. He's going to try again. Bang! Oh! He didn't give up. Oh, we're going to double overtime. Look at that. Knight was like, oh, I can't get it that time. Fighting with Jack. Took one up and still missed it. He said, I'm not done. And last second, he said, I'm not timing out. I feel it. I want this one to go in. And if it doesn't, it's all good. But Knight, 38. We are not done here in Texas. Just yet. San Antonio Knight trying to claim his divisional spot as second or third place continues the fight for it. Seattle already won, but they want to sweep San Antonio. That was apparently tied with Seattle. I think, no, that's not their last game, so that one's over. We got to update that. Oklahoma City and Minnesota is the championship of the division, though. But that's what they're fighting for then. Jack was trying to grab the ball, and he was saying it was a jump ball, but it wasn't because there was not enough time for there even to be a jump ball. So 5 seconds is the jump ball rule. Whose ball is it? Do 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 do. Let's see. Seattle ball. Yeah. And wow. Interesting game here tonight. Jordan takes a 3, no good. Alvin gives it to Jack, and he will hold. Belemi, pull up, no good, not that time. Junior to Young, no good. And they are tired out here. Yeah, so maybe first one to score might win the game. You know, that's the situation right now. Garnett for 3. Yes! 21 for Garnett. And he gets off another one. Knight, he's like, give it to me. And he gets another 3 off. San Antonio Knight with a season high of 41 points tonight. I believe that's a season high. I will not check though. Jack missed way off. Knight 3, yes! 44. Alvin, oh, a double team initiated by Seattle. They're going to trap him in the corner here. And Jack, Knight, Kersey, yes! Matt Kersey. Good shot there. He is a clutch guy too. And, you know, the difference here. White missed off of Garnett though because he tried strangling the ball. So, interesting. Tritton Jr. and he gives it back to Young. Knight 3, yes, got it. 47 points for San Antonio Knight now. And he got back up with Alvin now. Jack 3, yes. Jack Morin for 3. Alvin got tired here. The rookie against the old-timer Knight. Offensive foul is called on, oh my goodness, on San Antonio Knight. I'm telling you, one shot should win, and that's going to be a turnover. Knight saying it's game. Oh, yes. And did he call bang? Oh, they don't have that rule in this league, huh? Jack, we're down to 10 seconds. Alvin, yes! 4 seconds remain. Alvin Mason coming up clutch with 50. They should have waited a little bit, but they needed a tie right there, and they got it. Knight, 4 seconds. He wants to shoot it. Yes, 1 second they'll give them. And San Antonio will time out. Seattle already lost to the San Antonio, or Seattle already beat the San Antonio team, so it doesn't really matter. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, just a little bit of a talk here. They got to check their options. Yeah, they've got really good shooters. 2 for 3 here, 5 for 7 there, and then 10 for 17 there, and then Matt Kersey 62 for 3 there, and then Obviously, you got Alvin Mason. That's their best chance to win this game. And yeah. Are you ready? Look at this play. So Garnett and Jack are in a motion set. Kersey's on the outside. Kersey's right here. This is where Matt Kersey is. Jack sitting right here. Garnett right here. And then in the middle, you got Alvin Mason. And Jamal Bellamy will inbound the basketball. Here we go. Get set up. This Seattle team is going to run a zone defense. And White's saying he's going to follow Garnett and not listen to that zone defense. 5, 4, and obviously 3, 2. Alvin has a 2-pointer, and that is game. Wow! We saw the foot. Yo! That's all right. Seattle's going to take the victory. A huge game for San Antonio Knight. Let's talk to the man of all missions. Well, another great game for you, San Antonio. How do you feel about this win? I think I feel like the way I should feel. Grateful for another win tonight, and we came out here and really took care of business. Really happy about that, and I'm glad we could beat this team. They're a tough team. They're a really good team. They're going to be a real threat in the playoffs if we face them, and hopefully we do face them in the conference finals if that happens. And they're a fun team to play against, but when the conference finals comes up, it's going to be about experience. They're going to be in a heavy atmosphere, and things are different. Playoff atmosphere is completely different. Rims are different. Brand new rims and all that, and playoffs are just completely different. Louder crowd, more intensity. There's a large difference between the regular season and the playoffs. We ain't gonna give up in the regular season. We ain't gonna rotate around that much, and we're gonna play our bench less. Obviously, if they're not playing good, they're gonna come out, and there's rules and different systems that run in our offense. You guys have one more game against LAW. That is your first round matchup. That's already decided. Marvin Young had 21 assists tonight. He's going to be playing against Bradley Beal for a while. 8 straight games possibly against him. At most, there will be 5 straight against him. How do you feel that game is going to be so important to you guys? This is another game, but obviously LAW is a tough team. They beat us one time already this season. We only played them twice in a year. So that's mostly an important game to beat them and show that we're better than them. Obviously, we already are with our record and everything, but we just got to beat them head-to-head so that we have a good chance to beat them in the playoffs. Not getting upset by them, and knock out the championship team, All right, congratulations on the win. Yeah, historically, the RBA champions from the last season never, I'm going to tell you this, never get out in the first round. LAW and Seattle play, though, this time. Seattle has this much talent, as you can see from their skill right here. Will they be a team to actually do that for one of the first times? Because that's never actually happened. Do you know that? That's never happened. An RBA champion gets the former RBA champions get out in the first round. It's happened in the second round before. That's more likely, obviously. With 4 teams left in each conference, it's more likely to happen anyways. And then it usually happens in the next RBA finals if they do not win the championship again. Or it happens when? You want to know when? In the conference finals.